now. It's 8:05, joined by Paint Creek Superintendent, Mr. Glenn Hill. How are you, sir?
Doing well. It's a good day.
It is a good day. It's a beautiful morning, and we've got one of your football players
Yes,
with
sir.
us. We're going to be
Yes, sir.
talking to Marcus Gonzales here in a few moments. But Mr. Hill, I appreciate you guys coming in this morning. And of course, you were in here a couple of weeks ago talking about these bond elections coming up. Early voting is underway. Tell us about that.
Yes, sir. We've got early voting underway already at our school. We open at 7:15 to 4:15 Tuesday through Thursday of this week and next week as well. One of the things that's a little bit unique about our early voting is we weren't able to contract with Haskell County on the election, so our early voting, you won't actually be able to vote for president or legislature or anything along those lines. It's just school board and bond. So early voting for that, you would visit your Haskell County early voting location, but then to vote for, we have a school board position open and then 2 propositions on the bond that you could vote for at our place this week and then next week, and then election day, you can, depending on your precinct, you can vote at those locations.
All right, tell us about the bond elections themselves. You've got 2 propositions on the ballot.
Yes, sir. Proposition A is discussing construction of teacherages, which means schoolhouses. Our schoolhouses were brought into our district in the 50s. Who knows how old they actually are? So you can imagine how much money out of our everyday, day-to-day budget that we spend just to keep the houses up and running, and especially on septic system alone. On our town hall meeting, I put a little presentation together that talked about how we've spent $16,000 in the past 5 years on septic work alone. And that's $16,000 that could have went towards salaries.
Yeah.
And then you've got Proposition B, which is about $800,000, which is the purchase of vehicles. We need a route bus, an activity bus, and a school suburban, as well as new bleachers, and then that septic work on our buildings is what Proposition B septic work comes from, is the high school. We had to move a couple of basketball games last year because of bathroom issues.
Oh, wow.
And so hoping to alleviate that, as well as moving kids and having them not being able to use those restrooms during the day. That happens quite frequently. So definitely an issue that we would like to take out of our maintenance and operation budget and be able to use that money on teachers and the day-to-day operations of the school.
All right, you talked last time you were here. Tell us how this will affect tax rates.
So, as our bond attorneys discussed, you can't legally say that there won't be any tax increase. In fact, when you vote, it'll say this is a tax increase, but our school board voted to defease our INS rate this year. And so basically what that means is if the bond passes, the tax rate will stay the same. We are anticipating a new wind farm coming in 2027.
Oh, wow.
If that happens, then the tax rate will actually go down with the bond. So as the flyer says, no anticipated tax increase. It can't legally say no tax increase, but from all the financial advisors we've discussed, there won't be any tax increases. In fact, we are probably anticipating a tax decrease in the next couple of years.
That's awesome. So no-brainer right there. Vote on those bond elections for new housing for the teachers, a new septic system, new press box and field facilities, I guess seats for the football field and a couple of other things. And tell me about some of the stuff going on at Paint Creek. I know you've got the new ag barn, the new cafeteria, and great stuff going on.
Yeah, man, we got good stuff going on, and that's one of the things that's surprising when people come out is our facilities. They're top notch. I'm coming from Albany. I was the high school principal at Albany a couple of years ago, and I'm just comparing our 2 facilities. I would take hours at Paint Creek any day of the week over the facilities I've had at other previous school districts. We're extremely blessed, and what we are more blessed with is people. Our people are amazing. You can look at, you hear people say, look at the star scores. You can look at the star scores, and we knock it out of the park every single time. But better than that, we take care of kids, and we love on kids, and we're going to do what's right for kids, and that's what I love the most about my staff. They make my job incredibly easy.
Yeah.
I got the fun stuff, and I could just sit back and put them on a pedestal because that's what they deserve.
Absolutely. And of course, you've been the superintendent how long out there now?
This is my 2nd year as a superintendent.
Okay. All right, and your principal, Mr. White, out there.
Yes,
great
sir.
people.
Absolutely.
What about, did I see something the other day on your Facebook or somewhere that you were looking for substitute teachers?
Yeah, we can always use substitute teachers to come out and help out. That's one of the things that we're hurting with right now. Like today, we have a lot of people out today just from various personal things, and so we had to make a lot of adjustments, and people watching classrooms that don't normally do, and we would love to have some other people come out and see the good stuff that's going on.
All right, and they can visit with you if interested. So
Yes.
anyway, we appreciate that. I want to hand the mic over to our special guest right here, number 24 on your Paint Creek Pirate football program, but not 24 today. It's Jersey Day, right?
Yes, sir.
Marcus Gonzales is in the studio with me. Tell me about this jersey you're wearing today.
Oh, I got number 15 from the Nuggets. He's Carmelo Anthony. He's retired now, but
Right. He was a good player.
yes, sir.
Absolutely. Carmelo, I think he was fairly young when he came out and went to the pros. So
Yeah.
how about that?
Yeah.
Of course, Marcus, you're having a great football season. The team is having a great season. So
Yes, sir.
talk about the year to date for the Paint Creek Pirates. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling hyped up for the game, and we've put in a lot of work for this game. Put in a lot of work for like every other game all year.
Right. You've got the Rural Bobcats tomorrow. That's a big game
Yeah.
for you. And that's
Very
going to be at Paint Creek, I believe, at 7 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Do you know anything about Rural?
I know they're good.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really good game.
Right.
Really good game.
All right, so 7 o'clock tomorrow there at Pirate Stadium. And talk about yourself a little bit. You're a junior. What else besides football are you involved in?
I do basketball, track, and I was thinking about doing tennis, but I don't know.
Do y'all have a tennis team?
I know, yeah, we do.
Okay,
I know a couple years ago, my brother went to school out here in Paint Creek too. My brother David,
right.
and he was on the tennis team.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if I wanted to do that or not. Still.
Right.
thinking.
And you're still a relatively young team, too. There's a lot of sophomores and
Yeah.
juniors out
Yes.
there on the field.
Yes, sir.
I think I counted only 2 seniors when I did the game the other
Two.
night. I think that's right, 2 or 3 at the
Yeah,
most.
3. I think there's 3.
So you guys are still young. Tell me about Coach Waters out there. Good, I've known him for a little bit. Good guy.
Yeah, he's a very good guy. Very good coach. Everybody loves him. Everybody loves him. Yeah.
No doubt about that. And
Yeah.
you play basketball too.
Yeah.
Is it Coach Moody, your coach, or Coach Waters?
Coach
Moody
Waters.
coaches the girls.
Yes.
All right. He's knew him back in his early days. I mean, the town of Early down by Brownwood. Absolutely. So, what about you personally? You're having a good season. Do you know
Yes,
how
sir.
many yards you've rushed for so far this year?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Of course, I saw that Jayden game, and you scored the 1 touchdown
Yeah,
we got
it
on a
was-
long run. It
Yeah.
showed that speed right there. Where'd you get that speed from?
Just working hard every day, running. When we have to do sprints, just running hard every sprint.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what's a typical day for you? Say a Wednesday. What do you do on Wednesday? What time do you get up and get to school?
I really don't like waking up early. I'll wake up last minute, get dressed, come to school, go to all my classes, go to athletics, and we'll put in the work there, and then go home and sleep.
There you
Go home
go.
and sleep.
Not a bad deal
Yeah.
right there. Oh, man. Well, Marcus,
Really good.
man, good luck tomorrow night, 7 o'clock at Paint Creek. We'll be keeping an eye on that game for sure.
Yes, sir.
So, what about some of the different jerseys folks are wearing? Hey, you haven't been to school yet, have you?
Yes, I was.
Have you?
Yes.
What are some of the different jerseys kids are wearing?
Um,
You're wearing the Carmelo Anthony jersey.
I think I've seen one Maverick jersey,
Probably a Dirk Nowitzki jersey.
and I've seen a Ezekiel Elliott jersey.
Oh,
too.
really?
Yeah.
A 21 or a
Yeah.
15?
21.
21, back in the heyday, yeah. Absolutely. Well, that's pretty cool. So, Jersey Day at Paint Creek School. Mr. Hill, where's your jersey at?
Yeah, I know. I couldn't find it. Like I was saying earlier, my high school jersey's about the only one I have, and that Astronaut Hornet jersey would be a little snug if I tried to put that on right now.
That's right. You went to school at
Yes,
Astronaut.
sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
you know a thing or two about the Hornets.
Yes.
No doubt. And, of course, one of my coworkers, Joey.
Yeah, Joey's a family member.
Yeah, absolutely. So, that's pretty good stuff right there. So, anyway, where did you go to college at, Mr. Hill?
Which time? My bachelor's, I got my bachelor's at Hardin-Simmons in Abilene.
Okay.
I have a master's degree from West Texas A&M University in Canyon, and then I'm currently working on a PhD doctorate in Angelo State. So I've got a diploma from
Oh,
all
wow.
corners of the state almost.
Well, how about that? All right. Bond elections going on at the
Bond
Paint Creek
election.
School. Remind everybody of that.
Yes, we've got bond election. Vote for how you would want to. There's some bond flyers that were sent out to all of the constituents, and just looking forward to supporting our kids any way that we can.
All right, 7:15 to 4:15.
Yes, on early voting day. And then one of the things I want to plug as well is our football game. Not only is it a huge matchup, but we've got incumbent Representative James Frank coming out to do the honorary coin flip, and that's a big deal for us. And I've been talking to him. Obviously, legislative session coming up, and if he gets reelected, then I'm hoping that relationship will allow me some conversations in Austin when they start talking about public education in a month or so.
Absolutely. Glad you brought that up, because
Yes,
that was
sir.
on my mind.
Yeah.
Boy, I get on the radio, I think about all this stuff I'm going to ask everybody, and
There's a
I
lot
forget.
going on.
Man.
We've got Texas 1A fan coming out, Six Mania coming out. We've got one of my friends has Expectation Media. He does video promos and stuff. He's coming out, and then of course we've got James Frank coming out too. So there's a lot of things to get distracted with, but I don't think with our kids. I think our kids are focused on the Rural Bobcats right now.
We need to get Rick back out there and do a coin flip one day.
Yeah, we need to get him down back to his alma mater there.
And Marcus is saying, who? Rick Perry was our governor at one time. Played football there on your football field. Yeah.
In the gym.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, a lot of trophies in that gym, too. Man, I was going through that the other day. But anyway, good luck. Yeah, football game. A lot of great things going on. I believe it starts at 7.
7 o'clock. We got junior high at 5, and then varsity will start at 7.
All right. Man, I appreciate you guys coming in, Mr. Hill and Marcus Gonzales. Anything else on the football game, the bond election, or anything?
No, we've got a lot of good things going on at Paint Creek. Come check us out sometime.
All right. Will do. I appreciate that. Again, Mr. Glenn Hill, Superintendent of Schools at Paint Creek. Marcus, anything from you? Anything else?
Shout out to my brother Xavier. I know he's listening right now.
Your younger brother?
No, my older brother.
What's his name? Xavier?
Xavier Baez.
Oh, Baez. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Xavier. Is he listening?
Yes.
All right. There you go. Better throw his name out there. All right. Marcus, I appreciate you coming out too. And we'll see you soon, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Marcus Gonzales, Paint Creek Pirate football player, and Superintendent Glenn Hill here in the studios with us this morning.